No intro, just straight into it, straight to it. We got a lot to talk about, or do we? Maybe I'm
I don't know.
clueless, per usual.
Halo.
Hello. Welcome to the 4 o'clock shadow. Hell to the mighty chat and replay. You rock. Absolutely.
Yes,
Um,
yes, you do.
Gotta get back in time. You know what episode this is? 1299. We celebrate 1300 tomorrow.
Woohoo! All right, baby.
Yeah, 1300 episodes tomorrow. So
Man,
don't
it's hard
miss
to believe
it.
it's been that many shows already. Wow,
It is,
that's a
isn't
lot.
it? And you're filling every one of them.
That's right. I've been thrown. I've been thrown in the bus 1,299 times.
Oh, wait, I guess I better start the stream. No, I did.
Oh, yeah, I suppose you should.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm joking. We had a cancellation.
You're
Edwin
fine.
Acevedo will not be with us. I cannot get messages over on
I
X.
know.
He sent me a message, but he says, "Hey man, sorry to have to cancel to the last minute, but I woke up sick ass hell something." And I couldn't read all the message because Um,
Right.
so prayers for Edwin, prayers for my sister who I just got off the phone with. Did kind of a wellness check. Hadn't talked with her. She was on Facebook earlier, just right before the show. I was like going tit for tat with her or whatever. Beautiful sister, always telling me she loves her brother, and hey, that strokes your ego, right? Um, but
That's
yeah,
right.
she got into fire ants again. But now she
Oh
has a
no.
great solution for the fire ants, kills them almost instantaneously. She says she got it off the internet. It's kind of like mosquito repellent, type of mosquito repellent. The Ginkgo Ninja Ginkgo in the house. Hello. Um,
Hey, Jinko.
uh, and she mixes that with Epsom salt, and she says that is very effective against fire ants. I said, "Now, how
Hmm.
did you get into that?" She had a couple trees that they chopped down, and I said, "Yeah, you're kind of focused on the work. You're not looking to get into fire ants, and before you know it, they're stinging you.
Yeah.
I've never had that
Yeah, that's
happen,
how it goes.
thankfully." She's got them there. I don't have them here, although they are in Arkansas. Came up through Texas and
Yeah.
Mexico. We get all the crap over the border. I wouldn't be surprised
I've
if
only
Bin
been
Laden
bitten
showed
by.
up on my doorstep.
Yeah, I was bitten by one fire ant one time on my pinky
and
toe,
and it hurt,
and it
didn't it?
was terrible. It felt
Yeah.
like somebody was putting a cigarette out on my toe, dude. It fucking hurt. Those little
Wow.
bastards.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just standing there in my front yard talking to my neighbor, shooting shit. And next thing I know, I looked down. I thought I dropped the cherry off my smoke on my foot or something. Like, ah!
Uh-huh.
And I look closer, and this little son of a bitch is in there, and he's just gnawing on me, dude. You could see him, like,
Yeah.
twisting his body and shit.
Hmm.
Like,
Now we've had velvet ants, what I call like red velvet ants. Have you seen those? And as a kid, I would like get a stick or something and hold them down on the ground. They'd make this awful noise, however.
oh, no. I've never seen those.
Never seen those. I don't know what really fire ants look like. They're kind of they don't have hairs on the outside of their exoskeleton, do they?
I think they do, but not like so you can actually see it with the naked eye.
Right,
But you can
right.
you can see the little mandibles on their mouth, dude. Those
Well,
little
now see
fucking
with what
pincers.
I call these red velvet ants, you can see the fibers or the hair on them. They
Oh,
look like
okay.
a woolly red, but they're not a fire ant per se.
Hmm.
But yeah,
I think I've actually seen those.
you can imagine getting bit multiple times, like my sister. You know, two or three of
Oh,
them.
dude.
Woo.
Yeah, it's gotta suck. Like I said, I had the one bite, one spot, and it was bad enough, man. I can't
I
imagine, you get into
she
a bunch
she
of them
told me
like that.
last time I talked to her that she was thinking about moving, and she might have even handed about up here. It'd be kind of neat to have her move up here.
Yeah,
But
it'd
I'm
be
not
nice
gonna
to
push.
have, a little bit of family closer. I mean, I
Of
know
course,
mom's
she's
right
got
across the street,
children.
but
She's got children. So I'm surprised to hear that she wants to kind of move away. Of course, one of them has moved away anyway. Her son. Uh, hey, Elsie.
Hey, Rick.
howdy,
I
yo.
was going to say, you got some nieces and nephews out there.
Oh, I've got
Yeah.
some nieces and nephews. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah. She shares. I haven't really talked about my nieces and nephews, but and let's see, what will my sister's grandchildren be to me?
Your great
Uh,
nieces and nephews.
Great. Yeah.
great nieces and
Uh-huh.
nephews.
Yeah, I got a
Mm,
bunch of those too. Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've lost track of how many I have at this point, as far as
Yeah.
nieces, nephews, cousins, all that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had a cancellation. Edwin Buzz Acevedo was going to be on with us, but hopefully we can reschedule. Uh, we are going to look at his campaign.
Hopefully,
Hopefully, what?
Buzz is feeling better. Hopefully, Buzz is feeling better soon.
Absolutely. And sad news as well, not to be a downer, but to get it. Oh, well, before that, Godfo Universe contacted me, and all I can read of the message over on X is you guys have openings December, January, we're launching, and then that's all I could read of it. Uh,
No,
but
well,
Paul,
we have
Paul
a.
Monsky, I'm sure I probably sent a little thing. He said, just checked in here for the first time in a long time. My mom passed away on October 21st. So,
Oh no.
so Paul Monsky's mother passed away, and I'm sad to hear that.
Mm.
Uh,
Yeah, sorry to hear that, Paul.
and I can't even read all the message. So it really sucks that I can't read and kind of do business on X right now. Just saying.
Have you tried contacting them or anything to find out what the hell's going on?
Yes, and they might have got back with me, but how am I going to read it if they do?
This is true. Yeah, I didn't
You
think
know what
about
I'm
that.
saying? I mean, that's why I ended with Doc Blaylock, and we sent them a message, and they said, "Well, they said they'd be back with you in 24 hours." And yeah, the
Well,
problem's not fixed. I can't read it.
you gotta,
Whatever.
well, send them a message and tell them you can't get messages on X. That's the problem. You're gonna have to communicate with me through my email address.
I did,
Ah,
and
okay.
yeah, I'm not seeing. Yeah, absolutely. That was the whole
Well,
thing. I can't get my messages. I bet they're getting a lot of people saying that nowadays. That this isn't working for me. You know.
mm,
Conspiracy, I tell you, the conspiracy.
That's a terrible
But
thing,
it,
man.
yeah, it is a terrible thing when have people that have no idea that you can't read their messages, and that's the
Maybe
main
it's
way
all
I
wrong.
get people on, the show. Uh, just pretty sad. Uh, Dr. Mass Retro Elixir uh, over there with Luca Aguilera. Um, was that? I guess that's tonight at 7 p.m. That's probably six,
oh,
maybe six our time, because I think Luke is on Eastern time. So
uh,
he is.
yeah,
Trust me, he
I'm
is.
not sure where
He's
Luke's at anymore.
he is.
And hail, Matthew Creech, author
Hey
in the house.
Matthew,
Hey,
yeah,
Matthew.
he came in on my earlier stream. He's putting together, and
Oh, and
David Brink in the house.
Mr. Brink. Hello, Dave. Genuine Dave in the house. Woohoo.
We're gonna we're gonna have to look at his Fund My Comic over there as well. I think he's got one up. Don't know that it's launched yet.
Cool.
Of course, he can drop the link for it, but I will go over there. Forget the name of it. Uh,
It's not the perfect 10 one. It's the next one he's doing.
No,
Yeah, I'm
it's
having a hard time
Safeguard.
with the name too.
Safeguard. Yeah, it is funding.
Safeguard.
24
Okay.
backers.
Yes.
Yeah, Safeguard. $1,495 raised in 9 days. 20 days to go. Ends December 14th. From the pages of Perfect 10, Ethos Stellar, Wisp, Pinball, Phantasma, Iceberg 10. Together, they are Safeguard, depicting their unique abilities to protect mankind from meta-normal threats.
Ooh.
Yes.
Pinball Wizard.
Looking dope.
Hail, Saboteur Comics in the house. What's up?
Saboteur Comics in the house. Yes, indeed. It's good to see you. Yeah, Matthew was
So is
putting
this
together his Kickstarter over there
yeah?
earlier.
I think this is Genuine Dave's first team book, isn't it? Or am I mistaken about it?
I'm going to call no on that. No,
Oh, okay.
Dave will confirm that. I'm sure he's had team stuff and crossovers and
I know.
yeah.
Yeah,
But look
he's
at
done
this.
some other stuff. I don't think I
Look at
got
that. That's
involved with Dave until Perfect 10, though. So
right. I got it. Yeah. Pencil edition. This is what I've been advocating.
oh, that's cool.
More of pencil edition. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Dave's pulling all the chains and he's doing it right. It's good looking stuff, man.
Oh yeah, good
And
looking
good
team of
character
characters.
designs. Love his character
Mm-hmm.
designs. He's doing well.
Yeah, yeah. Everything Dave does so far, I've been very interested in.
Your own personal character commission. See, I love that because you can personalize it and get them referenced and
Yeah.
do your own character if you want or one of his. He's got some interesting characters.
Colors look good on this book.
And I love they do,
Looks
don't
nice.
they? I love the team books. I've always loved team books.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what Avengers was your first comic, right? So
Yeah, Avenger.
You get
Yeah,
more
but I
for his
mean,
money.
I always one of the first ones was, and we'll talk about this more Friday on Feature Friday because we'll be talking Kurt Swan. Kurt Swan and Jim Shooter as a little boy writing Legion of Superheroes was one of my first comics ever to get. And I'll try and find the copy and show it again. It's not the genuine one. I bought it a couple years ago on eBay so that I'd have a nice copy of it because it is one on my top 10 list to read. Yeah, Safeguard's a good looking book, man. Everything Dave does is pretty dope.
yeah.
So go
Everything
check
Dave
him
puts
out
out
on
looks
Fun Mike
great.
Comics. He's 75% there. Won't take very much to get this fully funded. Right now, he's about $505 away from funding.
Oh yeah.
You can get the digital edition for $9. You can get the let me just bring this up again. Physical copy, $15 plus shipping. Pencil editions, $28 plus shipping. Special release of Safeguard Issue 1 features Alan's raw pencil art with lettering free from inks and colors. Apparently liberating the artwork from inks and color is more expensive because you're paying a little bit more for that. $28 for cover A and B physical copies, $40. Of course, all that stuff has to be scanned in, pencil. You can get
Yeah.
cover A and the pencil physical edition for 40 plus shipping. That might be the way to go there. Or
Oh,
you can get all three together, I believe, for $54 plus shipping. Then you got your own personal commission, $250 plus shipping. Well,
Yes.
if I could communicate on X, maybe we could get together with him and, talk about this, but I can't communicate on X right now. Of course, Dave, are you on Instagram? Maybe we need to set something up where we talk about this a little more. It's definitely a great looking, thing as always. Yeah. That's pretty good price there, $28.
Yeah.
Go check out Matthew's website and sign up for updates. Absolutely.
Check it out.
Now, even though Edwin's not on here, we want to take a look at what he's got over there at Fund My Comic, which is his drawing Aces Anthology newsprint edition. He's at $15. Not doing too well with this iteration of it, but I love the newsprint. 63 days to go on it. It closes out January 26th. So there's still time to get this thing funded, which is $1,000 go. Let's take a look at the trailer. Let's do it.
Viking.
That's a new character there. Oh no. Coming soon to Fund My Comic. Nay, true believer, it is here over on Indiegogo. Need to wait.
back at today.
Back at today. Mrs. came in on my earlier stream today. Shadowhawk. It's always good to talk to her.
Oh, always
Usually
good to
catch
see
her
you.
in the daylight, twilight hours. She said she actually kind of quit her rat race job and is looking for something else that's more low key. Edwin Buzz
Really?
Acevedo in the
Oh,
house. I
that's
sent you
cool.
the link over on Instagram. But if you're feeling sick, don't, glad you're chiming in. We are talking about
Hey,
your
boss.
book
Good
a
to
little
see you,
bit.
brother.
But we can reschedule. If you're feeling better tomorrow, maybe you can come on tomorrow. I am communicating through Instagram right now, though, Edwin. Um, yeah, you could come on our 1300th episode, but you may still be feeling under the weather. Worked 7 days this week, finally get a day off. Woke up sick as a dog. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's how you kind of schedule. I know we've had it scheduled for about a month and a half. But that's all right. We can reschedule, bro. Of course, on the campaign, you've only got 63 days to go. So just communicate with me and I'll give you a follow up on Instagram. Okay, good. Just tell me a date. Everything's open right now. And we'll do it. And if you need a better time, we can work that out too right now. But go back, Ace's Anthology on Fun My Comedy, absolutely. Uh, Combines all three of his properties in a wonderful anthology. Of course, you get a brand new character in that 28 pages, black and white newsprint edition. It features 5 short stories spotlighting characters from the pages of the Ace, Bloodbone. I really like the artist on Bloodbone. Raid of the White Leopard, and more, giving you a glimpse into each character's world and introducing new heroes like Xavier, the guy with the bald guy with the goggles. He's introduced in this, his very first appearance, in a preview of his upcoming comic. It has art by several talented artists like Joe Ball, Death, Death, Death. Can't wait to see that. Maxi Dalla, Lost Fantasy, Avery Butterworth, Lost Pages, Raphael Restanini, something like Barbosco Comics. Let's see, Infantile Volume 2, and an exclusive cover by Avery Butterworth. So that's cool. Good looking project. Go check it out on Fun My Comic. You can buy in for $10 on the newsprint edition PDF. Again, he's done something that kind of made almost like a group thing here with the Ace stories. I know. Love group. Nice looking cover there. I guess it's the one cover because it's well, no, we got the look at that Bloodbone artwork. Look at that, man. Just
Yeah, that's
heaving
cool.
that guy up, heaving that guy up in the air. That as a line art version of the Bloodbone Ash Can is available on the campaign, along with sketch cover version of Drawing Aces Anthology newsprint edition. So if you want to draw, on that, that's cool. Did it all in blue line around the border and of the book. That's different. I like it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Complete on 27 of the 28 pages. Letters are complete on 22 of the 28 pages. We are well into getting the project finished, says Edwin. Finished up and getting the print file set up. Please share the campaign and help us spread the word. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. This artwork's really clean. Look at that, man.
Yeah, that's sharp.
I like that there's a variety of styles in it, though.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, it's an anthology. You should, have a variety of styles, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, I don't know why it didn't occur to me. I love this cover. I mean, it just shows off the characters, but the coloring, like you said, so nice, man. I thought Bloodbone had a red mask. Is it a white mask? I thought he had a red mask for some reason.
I
I can't
can't remember for sure.
I like the white mask though. I like that. He's almost like a muscular ghost or something, like a bruiser. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of cool.
Yeah.
I like he's got kind of like the grifter from Wildcats look going on too, with the hair sticking out the top.
Edwin, we can quote Shadowhawk as saying kind of cool. It's kind of cool. It's just kind of cool.
Right.
Bloodbone is cool looking character. Why is he called Bloodbone? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, get soon at
why not? I'm sure most of the bones you see from him are red.
Oh, get out of here. Tell you what, always with this simple logic. What the hell?
Well,
No,
I mean,
I can't do
technically,
it. I can't
your
do it.
bones are where your blood is produced. So,
Yeah. I get that. Get that. Maybe it's because he cracks it down to the marrow. I don't know. You know, his opponents.
yeah,
I will crush you.
infect the marrow
What I'm
cream.
talking about.
Now, there you go. There's, well, I'm not going to share my ideas anymore. I'm not. People steal them.
Yeah. Conspiracy.
Well, I mean, you know, I can say too much and people go, oh, and it sticks in their brain and they may glom onto that unwittingly, you know, come to them and they think it's an original thought. No, you heard it from me. I'm trying to be more secretive, Shadowhawk, about what I do, you know,
You're
and
trying. Yeah.
it's very hard because, hey, I'm an outgoing guy and I like sharing my ideas with people, you know.
It's
Yeah,
just your personality. That's all.
What can you
yeah.
say?
What are you working on today, Elsie?
I'm just playing around. I got a little drawing. I
Put,
don't know what it is.
puttering. Okay, all right. An ant. We're talking fire ants, so he draws an ant. I'm
Okay,
glad we could
topical.
inspire you.
Very topical.
Yes, very topical. Yeah, you'll think topical if you ever get in it. A host of fire ants. Undo
I'm just
Care.
thinking,
I forget. He
where's
died at
water?
81. 81. Actor. You might know him visually. So here's his picture.
Maybe.
Good, good character actor. He passed away at 81.
Oh
I
yeah. I've
think I
seen
have
him in a
another.
bunch of stuff.
I think, yeah. Born in 1944, passing away this year. Yeah.
Wow.
But
Yeah, he was in a
can you
lot of
think of
movies back in the
anything?
day.
Can you think of anything he was in?
I
Because
can't think of the
he
name
played
of that.
villains. He kind of played
Yeah,
villains, didn't he?
he was in the one vampire movie that was out in like the early 2000s. I think it was
Uh,
Daybreakers. I want to say he like played like the master vampire in that one.
yeah. Okay.
He's been in like a bunch of old mob movies and stuff. I know he always used to play like a mob boss or a gangster shit
Hmm.
like that.
Yeah, he would play primarily villain roles, wouldn't he?
hmm Yeah, he was
Yeah.
usually the bad guy.
All right, Lorenzo. Speaking of raw pencil work, here's some Jack Kirby raw pencil work for Devil Dinosaur. Here is your lizard representation for today with the Moon Boy thrown in for extra. Eh, that's pretty dope. I like that. Run away! One guy. Run away!
Yeah, he's screaming.
Anytime I see someone up, especially in the left hand bottom corner with an expression of panic on their face, I think of Action Comics #1. Because Action Comics #1 has a guy panicking as Superman picks up
Yeah,
a car
yeah,
and is, you know. So you could almost say that Superman kind of started out with a villainous first cover, right? I mean, I know he's a hero, but why is he destroying that car? Is there a bad guy in the car? Have you ever questioned the cover of Action Comics #1? What's going on there? I think they're just showing that he's super, but then that's the, you know,
right.
Those
Yeah,
guys, those
I,
guys
I,
look like mobsters. You know,
yeah.
yeah,
they
it could be
dress
I
like
always
that.
mobsters.
assumed it. Yeah, I figured he was picking up the car to throw it at them, and that's why they were so scared.
They're shaking them out.
Yeah, one or the other.
Mike Barron says something big is brewing on Bronze Star 2. Fund my comic page this Black Friday. We got another Black
Ooh.
Friday. Okay. Uh, maybe I should like do Ron Wilson or some other black artist on Black Friday. I'm just wondering. Anyway, we're lining up exclusive bonus content, art prints, and a live online event as we ride toward our stretch goals. Be ready to use Bronze Star 20 this Friday, Monday, for 20% off nearly everything. This image is a Pat Broderick original inside the front cover and facing page of the Treasury collection. Only 3 are available. Get in position now, bronzestarcomic.com.
Ooh,
Yeah, for
interesting.
Pat Broderick exclusive. Check that out.
Oh, 3 available. Damn.
Look at that grizzly. He's got like
That
his
is,
fur. This is the rare camel bear that has a hump on his neck. What the hell's going on with his shoulders?
bears have humps, Rick.
Yeah. Yeah. A fat. Yes. Humps of fat. Definitely. Yeah.
Mhm.
What's going on with the moon back there? You got tentacles and eyes. I'm not even sure that's the moon. It looks like got some supernatural stuff going on in the background. That's pretty dope. Look at that.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's the moon, Rick.
Yeah, it looks like a
No,
globulous
no.
brain like eyeball thing.
Hmm.
How about that for a
Some kind of
description?
critter
Globulous.
in a container.
Yeah,
Globulous.
there you go. Like a big fishbowl turned upside down.
There you go.
Uh, Todd Beamer's birthday today, age 30, was killed at age 32. He was aboard the airline flight 93 that went down on 9/11. You know, the one that called his
Oh,
wife and was on the phone. Uh,
right, right.
yeah. So died at 32 years of age, and uh,
Just a young man.
just a young man left behind his wife and 2 children. You know, pretty sad
Oh,
situation
that's
actually.
yeah,
It'd
that's a
be
shame.
interesting to interview her and feel, see what she feels about that today.
Probably feels differently
Because
than most people.
Yeah, I imagine.
Who affected you
I,
personally.
I don't know, but yeah, that might be a really sad interview. I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to do that one.
yeah. Uh, Keith Gleason says one backer from unlocking another free digital comic from my indie creator. From an indie creator, he says it is for all park levels. He says Kid Switch number 1 and 2 over there on Fun the Comic.
Yeah, go
Very
back, Keith and Andy. Wonderful creators. Great part of the community.
Definitely.
And Howard Duff's birthday today. He was an actor. He was in Kramer versus Kramer, as an older actor. Later, he was on TV's Flamingo Road, 80 to 82. He was in the old Noir, Naked City, 48, and Woman Prison, 55. In Knots Landing from 84 to 85. He passed in 1990, 5 years later, at age 76. And show you his picture. You'll go, oh, yeah, I remember him.
Oh
Leave
He
it
yeah,
to
looked for
yeah.
Beaver.
me
Hmm.
Look like
one of
Beaver's
those
brother.
noir type. What is it, Elsie?
Looks like Beaver's brother. Leave it to Beaver.
Oh, a little
Wally?
bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, a little like Wally. Yeah.
I guess. I
Well,
guess. I don't know.
I don't even know who he is, bro.
Oh, okay.
So
Uh,
I just thought that's who
well,
he was.
I watch I watch a lot of black and white. stuff. It's entertaining. My Keith Gleason also says this would actually make a fun story in Mighty Mascots. What would win through? Let me show you the picture here. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer fighting Toucan from Fruit Loops.
He's gonna use the old nose trick to blind the toucan.
He's going to take a nosedive. He's going to take a nosedive.
Oh,
It's rigged, I tell you. It's rigged. You got Yukon back there with his pickaxe, and the Abominable Snowman, of course, the Snowman, which was Burl Ives, and the
yeah.
Dentist Boy, Little Elf, and Santa himself. And then on the other side,
What
you've
was
got
his name? Shoot, I can't think of
Toucan
the
needs to
little
come
elf
up there
name.
and start smashing his foot.
now. I don't know if you can see that. You might have to blow it up, Shadow. But who's right under Captain Crunch? It's like a little elf boy or something, but it's cereal wise.
Yeah, I can't tell. I was just looking at that. Not enough detail there. For all I can tell is it's the face. I
I
can't
know the
tell.
bird is from Cocoa Pops, and of course the rabbit from Tricks.
Yeah, and then Captain Crunch and
I
Tony the
wonder why
Tiger.
they gave Captain Crunch a black hat. I guess maybe he went all rogue or something, because he wears a blue hat.
And they all look
Right.
rogue.
Artistic license, Rex.
Look
Artistic
at
license.
Tony the Tiger, man. He's ready to bite you.
Yeah. I think I told you, I met the guy that actually came up with the concept and the marketing for uh, Tony the Tiger. He actually tutored
Yeah.
me in English. And I took a shoebox of my characters and showed him my characters. And he wasn't an artist himself, so he's not the one that came up with the visuals, but he's the one that came up with the idea for Tony the Tiger. He
Right.
he
That's
was an
the concept.
he was an eccentric. He was probably in his 60s, and you would, if no one was watching, he would be skipping on the, from building to building on the sidewalks.
What did he teach you?
English. I just said he taught me English. He didn't really teach
Right.
me. He special
Sorry.
tutored me in English. I actually
Oh,
went to his room and we had private sessions, and he tutored me.
Oh.
Oh, that sounds kinky.
I know.
Mhm.
Oh, Mr. Lucius. Lucius. Early Bruce
Oh
Timm,
my.
Batman, 1983, inspired by Michael Golden. Wow. I would say
Oh, very cool.
his legs are a little stubby.
Yeah, maybe just a
That's
bit.
hmm
Still a
I know
pretty
he's got
impressive looking Batman, though.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. There's just something about the proportion where he looks pretty stocky.
Yeah, he looks really built up to. Yeah, all around, really, his thighs are pretty huge too.
hmm Early Bruce Timm work,
But
though, inspired
Batman
by
is
Michael.
supposed to be. I guess it depends who draws him, but it seems like Batman's supposed to be a bigger dude.
Yeah, but you know what? It's not about weightlifting size. It's about like gymnasts. Gymnasts have more.
Right. And also
You know,
combat skill. Usually, guys that are really good martial artists and stuff don't get overly huge,
Right.
because it messes with your flexibility.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I would depict him more like a lean a gymnast, almost like Garcia Lopez did.
hmm or Jim Aparo. I think there was a nice balance there on Jim Aparo's Batman. He was big enough to be impressive, but he was still lean enough to be, you know, very fast.
Oh, or Marshall Rogers. He had a very sort of lean, muscular but lean. Uh,
Hmm. Yeah.
yeah. We lost Freddie Mercury, one of the greatest voices on the planet, I think, on this day in 1991
Yeah, I
or
remember that.
1946. Yeah, he died young, way young. He
Well,
didn't
yeah,
survive the 80s AIDS. You know.
he lived fast and then died young.
Wow, that character actor that we talked about, he had 275 credits. I mean,
Ooh,
to
well,
his
that's a lot.
career. Yeah, that's kind of different.
Well, it's like he's wearing a. Is that him wearing that chandelier?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's a trip. Maybe put a
Huh?
crown on and walk right under it.
Obviously playing a vampire there.
I would
Yeah,
think so.
it's kind of interesting green tint to him.
Yeah, kind of green.
Wow, he looked way different when he was younger, didn't he? In the face.
Oh,
Look at that. I mean, I don't know what it was. He had a very distinct look. You know. Oh, look at that. That's like alien Hitler. What is? Wow. I want to
yeah.
see this movie.
Oh God,
We have this making him talk.
That is Killer
they tried to
Croc
burn me.
Hitler. Killer Croc Hitler.
They tried to burn me.
Burn. Let them burn. Let them all burn.
That was after he escaped from the bunker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, the news is, and I've been looking into that because, you know, I'm kind of dealing with the 43, right? I'm dealing with the back lore of what happened during World War II. So I've kind of been looking into
Hmm.
that kind of stuff. And there's a lot of stuff on YouTube about how Hitler escaped to Argentina and the proof, and actually declassified that Hitler actually escaped to South America and lived out the rest of his life. Supposedly passed away in 1962.
Wow.
So isn't that wouldn't that be a trip?
I
And
mean, I've heard conspiracy theories, and I didn't know there was any actual proof. I haven't seen that
I
yet.
think there was. Well, I mean, there was FBI
Yeah.
support. I mean, there are files, you know, where they suspected but never quite went after. You know, I don't know. It gets. I mean, there were a lot of Nazis escaped too. They had a plan. They ferreted away a lot of funds and stuff for their eventual escape. You know, if they need be,
Fail
you
Ryan James
know,
in the house.
so that they
God,
Well, Brian,
I watched a good documentary. Uh, who do we have come in? Oh, Ryan James. He's giving you call,
yeah,
hell
I
call,
just said it. God,
call.
call.
oh my,
Now this looks like Brian Ballin, but it isn't. I don't know what. This has some blood bone vibes to it. Plastic
Blood.
Man there with Bane.
yeah.
I will break you, Plastic Man. Scream my name. He's trying to break his back, and he says, "Fat chance, leather boy. I don't break so easy."
Gonna stretch him like taffy.
Yeah. Think about it. Plastic Man could probably go up your nostrils and smother your ass.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, just insert himself into an orifice and inflate himself.
Yes, and could be really bad.
I'm gonna clip that. LZ laughing. I caught him off guard with that one. I'm gonna clip that and put it in opener. This is an unused Jack Kirby cover, famous cover. You may or may not seen it. First appearance of Black Panther here, but an unused
No, I hadn't seen that.
cover that was not
Yeah,
used by Marvel.
yeah, no, I
Look at those.
hadn't seen that.
Look at those
Had that
hands.
on
They're
my wall.
way. I mean, they're way big for his head.
Oh yeah,
I mean, they're big. I mean, if he
and he
were to
doesn't look he
class,
doesn't look black in here either. Was he originally white?
no, but
Okay.
it's in black and white and not colored. I mean, you get the black
Well,
color,
I
the brown.
understand that, but
Yeah.
you would think his face would be a little bit darker. I don't know.
Well, what it is he doesn't
Probably.
have the full face mask. When he first came out, he just had the upper mask, where you could see his nose and
Right,
mouth.
right.
But yeah, if
Hmm.
you took one of those hands and he wrapped it around his head, I mean, look at the hand ratio. The hands are way too big, out of proportion. You know,
Hey, Caleb.
he could enwrap his whole head with one of those hands. Even
Well,
Reed
Rex,
Richards.
look at the knee. That's almost as big as his head. Okay. He's trying
Yeah,
to make it look
that's
like he's
true.
leaping towards you.
Yeah, and it may be
He's
closer, but
ready to
it can't be
grab
that
you.
much bigger. You're right. The whole thing. Well, I mean, look at the forearms and arms. I mean, it's just massive.
I mean, yeah, those hands are huge, man. That's what he's
Yeah, the
trying to
hands are huge.
exaggerate,
I mean, it's cool, it's effective, but
right?
Yeah,
it's not in human proportions by any means. And
I, it's
if you got a character
cartoon
like
logic.
Mr. Fantastic or Plastic Man, you can do that, right?
Yeah.
You don't necessarily have to be in proportion. You could say, well, he's inflating, he's in stretching, he's in battle mode where he's trying to look intimidating, right?
Like dude's
Right.
arm stretched
I
across
wondered
the
if
coat.
they ever said, "Nah, this doesn't quite work, Jack, because it's out of proportion, dude. Look at it." you know?
Well, look at the thing. His fist is bigger than his head.
Yeah, now it
Yeah,
is
that's
closer,
true.
but you're correct. I mean, it is a massive mitt compared to his head back there. Absolutely. And a monstrous character like that, you could give him bigger than life hands. They would
Yeah,
be
that'll work.
heavier to carry around, but
Well, it looks
but
like
that's generally proportioning. So
that hand is reaching out way out there.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
just the
yeah,
perspectives. A little And oi,
right.
Carrie, good to see you, darling.
Hello, Gary.
Oi, oi, Savaloy, and we have Caleb Reynolds in the house. Hey, Caleb.
Yo, Caleb.
What up?
Well, I mean, even the Jack Kirby got some things kind of out of proportion, So if the Jack Kirby got things out of proportion, maybe there's hope for all of us, right?
There you go.
Yeah.
That's right.
From
I think
1955, though.
Old Jack was getting them out of proportion on purpose.
Yeah, I think so
Uh,
too. That was part of his style, I think.
Yeah.
I think David Finch did the best Batman. I don't like the storylines, though. Here's another Jack Kirby, totally different. Foxhole #6 from 1955. You'll like this. It's a war cover. Pew, pew,
I'd say
pew.
so.
All out war. Authentically produced by veterans of the Army, Navy, and Marine Corps. Foxhole. He did some great covers on Foxhole.
People
The
who
one
were
with the
actually in a foxhole. People who actually lived in a foxhole.
yeah, look, I mean, that's one of the most impressive looking machine guns I've seen on a cover. Look how massive it is, you know.
I'd say so. Blazing.
Mhm.
You could brand somebody with that muzzle.
Well, they took, you know, uh you know Cliff that was my boss at the Christian bookstore. He said his grandfather fought all the way up to the line of the Yalu River in Korea, and he was a machine gunner, and he had to leave the foxhole because he was ankle deep in shells, and they just kept coming like ants over the border. He said, and he said I fired it so much that the barrel heated up and melted.
Oh man. Yeah, I'd be running too after that,
He
buddy.
said they just kept running over their dead coming towards us, you know. Nice George Perez Adam. You don't see a lot of his DC stuff, but it's out there. Look at that. Adam coming through the phone there as he grows. That was an old Gil
Wow.
Kane and guy
That's
Gardner
cool.
Fox that wrote the book, you know, thing where he
Yeah.
would come through the telephone line,
Uh-huh. That's
ride
cool.
the I guess the electronic waves through the line.
Ride the wire.
Hmm. Well, you know, it was a great way to get a character from um, point A to point B, right? I mean, he could just show
Well,
up. You know, if the villain called him up, he could come through the phone and just whoop on him at
well,
that
they
point.
call it ride the lightning. Like a little bolt.
Only about
Something like
halfway
that.
heard. Only about halfway heard that one. What did he just say?
Said something about ride the lightning, but I think that
Yeah, all
usually
right.
referred to the electric chair.
Ride the lightning.
Ride the lightning. Yeah, ride the electrical impulse. Yeah.
Hmm.
Try to electrocute him. Paking.
There you go. I'm not sure if this is AI, probably AI here, or no. This is, I think this might be one of those McFarlane things. Blue and gray
Oh, maybe.
costume.
Hmm.
You
What does it say
gotta, you
down there?
gotta admit they got his likeness down on that. That's cool.
Looks like the bottom right says flash.
It does.
Okay.
So what did you wind up doing for dinner?
Who, me?
Yes,
Yeah.
Last night or today? I haven't had
last
dinner yet.
night and last night and today.
He's waiting for the day.
Last night I just did kind of a free for all with a bunch of leftovers.
Mm-hmm.
So it was barbecued chicken wings for me, chicken tacos for the girls. Um,
Mm.
we just chopped up a bunch of leftover chicken and turned it into
Right.
tacos for the girls.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I just had some leftover chicken wings from the other night. And tonight it's gonna be leftover pizza.
Ooh, leftover
Nah.
pizza. Peter Samedi says, if you love monster, sci-fi, horror, and fantasy, pick it up. It came out on a Wednesday. Comic Anthology series issues 22 and 23 are now on Fund My Comic campaign. The campaign is now closed, Pete Samedi says, but you can still get issues on alternacomics.com. Fulfillment starts tomorrow, Peter says.
Oh, cool. Congrats, Pete.
And here's the picture of the most recent. And if you see that, the Keith Rokerford cover there with sort of the gargoyle and the pink background, I have ads within that one, in that issue.
Oh, yeah. And
Because that
Hale
goes
had
back a
Thousand
couple
Quantum
years.
Age comics.
Hey, Hex.
Yeah, this
Hey,
was
everybody. It's
one of
Rex,
my
Tech, and Latex.
one of my favorite alternate titles. Came out on a Wednesday. Great idea.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it's a wonderful showcase of monsters. And then that's really where King Cryptid and all those characters he was introduced, kind of came about, was that, and
Mm-hmm.
Pete's early work doing some of the, covers. Anyway, that was a here is a Ray Harryhausen thing you probably haven't seen. Unrealized Adventures of Baron Munchausen, from just test footage from 1950.
Oh, wow.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
sure we
you've
have
probably never seen
that.
this unless it's kind of on
No,
a
I'm sure we have.
back of a DVD or something. Check this out. Make sure the volume's up where we can hear it. Test footage by Ray Harryhausen. I miss that guy.
Oh,
No sound, of course, but
right.
in color, though. That must have been expensive to do
Yeah,
then.
pretty wild.
Yeah.
It took them another 30 years to do that movie. I think it was in the 80s before Terry Guillaume actually did Baron Munchausen. Might have been early
Right.
90s.
Yeah. This is going to be all stop motion right here. He's on a block of
Oh, yeah.
cheese. He's on a block of cheese
That
there.
was,
Yeah.
I was wondering what he was standing on. Couldn't
He's
tell
on
if
a
it was a
cheese rib.
cracker.
Roll.
Release the cracker.
Yeah,
Oh, no, it's a rich.
You're gonna be it if you don't.
That's right.
Hmm.
No, lamb on that cracker like I do with a sardine.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
You don't even go for the fancy crackers. That's what blows me away.
Well, when I get to some fancier foods, we'll go to some fancier crackers. Right now, I started off with the dollar store selections, and very simple. I want to keep the competition even, so everybody gets a saltine. Nobody gets a fancy cracker yet.
Yeah.
When I do switch to fancy crackers, then everybody will get the fancy cracker, so we
Right.
keep it
You
even.
were like, well, I've been doing it this way. When I asked you about it the first time, I've been doing it this way for, started out that way. So, I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to stick with it. So, all right.
Yep. But I think we're going to be getting into some more exotic stuff here in a couple of weeks. I'm almost out
Oh,
of the dollar store items. I thought I was going
yeah.
to do a third dollar store selection, but the last of the third brand of dollar store that I had in the area just went out of business about 2 weeks ago. They closed the store,
Oh,
Oh,
so
no.
we'll be moving up into like delis and specialty shops, little Greek uh, grocery stores and Mexican grocery stores and all the stuff that
At
I could
some
find
point,
on the
you
shelf.
may have to stop doing the show because it's so expensive to do.
you're
Well,
telling
hopefully
me.
by that time, maybe I'll have enough of an audience where I don't have to, I'm making some super chats or whatever, or,
Send those super
making some
chats to
money off YouTube.
Shadowhawk. Yeah.
Right.
I was
Here
thinking,
is another
Shadow, you
Jack
could tell
Kirby.
those businesses and let them pay you.
Here is another Jack
There
Kirby
you
cover that was
Oh,
rejected by Marvel. X-Men number 10, first appearance of Kazar within Marvel.
Wow.
because the character of Khazar goes all the way back to the 30s in the pulps, at least. Kind of
Yeah,
a Tarzan knockoff at the time,
Yeah. Kazar, I liked him.
This is a
Yeah,
rejected
I
Jack
always liked
Kirby character.
Zabu, his saber-toothed cat, and I always thought that would be
On
awesome
this
to
one,
have him.
I'm.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, Zabu's cool. I always liked. I like that they rejected this cover because the one they used is much more dramatic, where you're kind of looking up at Khazar on a rock. The one that was actually used for
Hmm.
X-Men #10, it's a much more dramatic cover than this is.
Yeah, okay.
I wonder if Marvel really, as in the early days, were they more prone to reject stuff than they were later? I gotta wonder.
Um, I don't know. I mean, at a certain point, when you've got guys that have been working for you long enough, you're going to be less likely to reject their
Right.
stuff because you
Yeah.
know
Right.
what to expect. Um,
Mhm.
but I've heard stories of everybody: Todd McFarlane, Dale Keown. Marvel turned Dale Keown down 3 times before they ever even looked at his shit. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they don't always make the right editorial decision the first time.
No, and let's face it though, I mean, yeah, they could have gave him a job and gave him little jobs to do around, but I mean, he really leveled up fairly quickly, it seems like, within less than a decade, from
Oh yeah, yeah,
about
yeah.
5
Dale is
years.
one of
Yeah.
those. He's one of those rare talents that went from like 0 to 100 in 4 or 5 years. It's like,
I think so too, because if you look at his air cell stuff that he started out with, and even he
hmm
didn't really take it seriously at that point. Uh, it's
no,
amazing we
but
got
actually, I
so
mean,
many Incredible Hulk things out of him and what we did out of him because it seems like he's been. I mean, let's face it,
no, so
he really hasn't made his mark in comics yet. Really, I don't think if he keeps with it, I think he'll get a body of work that'll be even more widely recognized. But I mean, sure, he's had
I need a phone call.
successes
Sorry about that.
and is well loved. But I think if he keeps with it and makes the right moves. Here is some Mark Wheatley artwork. Uh, Scratch that horror itch for Shadowhawk. Here we go. I like that her hands are bandaged up. We forget that she was kind
No,
of
right?
bandaged up like the mummy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yellow
Oh, yeah.
mummy.
That's nice, black and white.
I
Ooh, look
did
at
find out
that.
some interesting information. That's Dale and Mandy, of course, are doing the multiple trade paperbacks before they do the omnibus. But uh, they let slip this last week that Dale and Mandy are actually working on a new story that features
Hmm.
Pitt's younger brother. So we will
Oh,
have some new Pitt stories coming as well once
yeah.
the trades and the Omni gets done. So very
Well,
cool.
that may be years down the road. I think he even says that
No,
he kind of works slow, doesn't he?
yeah, well, Dale puts a lot of detail into everything, but the way things are
Yeah.
set up right now, it's going to be about a 2-year launch cycle on the trade paperbacks. Once that's done, then all they got to do is compile the Omni for that campaign. In the meantime, Dale and Mandy are working on new stuff now behind the scenes. So Dale is drawing now while the rest of this is. So he's going to have a 2-year head start on drawing before the new story starts.
Releasing this Friday, Star Trek USS Enterprise Lego set. So they're getting into Black Friday.
Is it? Oh, it's the whole ship? Wow, yeah. That ain't
Yeah.
going to be cheap.
No.
No, and it's the next generation ship and little Lego figures.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah, that will not be cheap.
That'll be $100 bill right there.
And then, that one was, I believe, the first Enterprise to separate, right? Where the saucer
Oh
portion
yeah, the
came
disc
off.
come off. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Which, that was
Nobody.
really cool at the time.
I think they first did that in one of the movies.
I'll be back.
And at the time, we're
Oh,
like,
maybe.
we didn't know it could do that.
I could have swore it was Next Generation the first time it happened, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, I know it was in one of the movies, and remember when the saucer section crashed on the planet and knocked down all the
Oh, yeah, that's
trees
right. Yeah.
and Earth
Mm-hmm.
and everything? Yeah. Keep your eyes peeled, gents. My art may just show up on a campaign in the new year in form of sketch
Awesome,
cards.
Gary.
Cool.
I've been seeing Gary's been doing quite a bit of sketching lately. Check out her Instagram, everybody.
Oh,
Gary's
yeah.
quite the
She
little
showed.
artist.
I know she's I may have to hire her at some point.
And
Do me a pizza round.
I haven't had a post, Gary. It came in right as I was coming into the stream today. So.
Oh, did she? We showed a piece of her artwork yesterday. Has she got something new, or is this what you showed us yesterday? Very cool. Incredible, Incredible Hulk 258. I bought this April 1991, 81. Sorry. Love this. Hulk finds himself in a radioactive forbidden zone in Russia, just as the Russian super soldiers arrive. A coincidental battle ensues. Love.
Yeah, very cool.
Love this issue. Picked this up on the stands when it came out. Always love to see the super soldiers. In fact, this may be one of their early appearances. I
and
think
hey, Homer in the chat. What's up, Homer?
Hey, Homer. But there's more than. Well, let's see. You may be the strongest one there is, Hulk, but there's more than one of the Soviet super soldiers. Yeah. Crimson Dynamo again. So is he a hero of the state, or?
Yeah, he was like a Russian, kind of like Captain America. Yeah, but he was like kind of like Captain America for Russia.
Prepare for saucer separation, Mr. LaForge.
Oh, I've spilled my tea.
Yeah, we'll wait till. In 2 words, one way says Jesus, turn it upside down. It says saves. Cool. Yeah, we'll wait till Elsie gets back.
And we'll show it. 5 minutes. My daughter's school is trying to get me. It's like a robocall, and if you don't answer, it just calls and calls and calls. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, is there a way you can report them? To stop that? Oh, it's your daughter.
I don't know.
It's your daughter?
What? Good. Yeah, my youngest daughter is still in high school, Rex.
Right.
Every Monday.
I got that. Every Monday.
It'll just robocall until you pick up and listen to them. So until I actually pick it up and listen to the message, it's just going to keep automatically calling me every 2 minutes until I listen to it. It's a pain in the ass.
What is? Well, okay.
So
I'm just wondering why
she's not in trouble. It's just weekly announcement. It's weekly announcements for what's going on in school. That's the right.
Oh.
Come on, man! You had kids in school. You didn't get like weekly announcements and shit back in the day. I mean, they probably got sent home on a bulletin. Well, it was probably printed, on a sheet back then, right? But now, They're saving money on paper, so they just blow your phone up.
Well, we had where you actually go in and meet the teacher and get kind of updates that
Well,
way.
that's a teacher parent conference. It's not a weekly
Yes.
update on what's going on at the school. This is every
Yeah, I
week,
don't think
every
we really
Monday.
got weekly updates. I'm sorry. I think that's something new I'm
Yeah,
hearing about.
probably not. I think we might have got like monthly or maybe quarterly back when I was in school. But yeah, it's a weekly thing now. Yeah, it is what it is.
Wow. Glenn Fleming in the house. Gray, cloudy day in the house. Hello.
Hey, Glenn.
Uh,
Hi, Greg.
Elsie's
What's happening?
back, and we will show Gothic Angel Carrie's artwork here in a moment. But before then, a little rat fink.
Oh, yeah. We
If I
like
got to
that thing.
explain, you wouldn't understand.
True.
Oh yeah, cool.
I always liked that he drew flies.
Yeah.
Rat fink. I have a new character, and this is not a joke that I have not yet drawn, but a pizza rat. Pizza rat.
Pizza Rat. What's that from the
Mhm.
story from New York a couple of years ago?
No, it's from my brain. It's a new character I'm thinking about doing.
Okay.
There
Be
you go.
obtuse, Mister.
Um, yeah. Okay. SpongeBob here. That's pretty cool. You know, I don't think I heard the word obtuse that much till you came along. Now I hear it all the time.
Because you refuse to stop being obtuse. Hey, Glenn
Uh,
Fleming. Good to see you, sir.
I refuse a lot of things, like Brussels sprouts
How
and the
dare
gas that they
you?
give you.
Awesome.
How
They're
dare you?
Soft
wonderful, tiny
meat.
little
Well,
baby
I'm
cabbages.
glad you like vegetables. I'm just not a big vegetable guy. I get it. I just don't like the taste of most vegetables. Don't ask me why. Maybe I should buckle up and, man up and eat my veggies. But yeah, just never been a big veggie guy.
Uh, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, I just
There's
happen
a
to like
lot of
most most
non-vegetable
veggies.
people out there.
Yeah. I grew up
Oh yeah,
without a choice. I ate what I was given, and I didn't have nothing to say about it.
hmm
So
I
I
but
mean,
like
I
when
get
I was
it.
vegetables.
younger, there were a lot more vegetables I wouldn't eat than there are now.
Oh, okay.
Like I like more of them now that I'm older than I did when I was a kid. I don't know.
Now this is a cool retro toy. Look at that. Martians invade Earth figure.
Oh
Wind up.
wow,
I wonder what the key wound it up. Surely it couldn't walk on those little legs. It probably
maybe
lit up
maybe
or buzzed or something,
yeah,
right?
the head spun around or
Oh, the
something.
head probably spun around. You're right. Yeah, I bet you.
Yeah.
That's
Love to
wild.
have
I've
that.
never seen one of
Mm.
these. That's probably a 1950s toy, don't you think? Or early 60s?
Early '60s, yeah, probably late
Mm-hmm.
'50s, somewhere in there.
Yeah, this is a new retro, maybe. But yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
I suppose
uh,
could be.
oh,
I mean, anything's
yeah.
possible. I see a lot of cool new stuff that I would think might be old. You know, but somebody
Homer says
shot,
it's weird. Brain don't work right, Rex. Eat your veggies.
eat your veggies.
Yeah, mayo. Uh-huh.
Oh my.
Oh, Mother Mayo. I mean, Maya. Oh,
1970.
my.
Interesting. Shadowhawk, did you see all the pictures of the X-Men that are going to be pictured in the new Doom movie, Doom Avengers?
Oh no, not yet.
Oh, here you go. Alex Horley's not Michael T. Gilbert, who we had on, but Alex Horley's Mr. Monster. Check this out. Almost looks like, before you say it, I will say it, Mars Attacks type creatures. I like the giant ant too, and the walking sort of skull brain things. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I got a little bit of. Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, big brain, dome. Got a third eye there, it looks like. Yeah, that's nice. I always like
That's
Mr.
cool.
Monster. Mr. Monster's
background.
great. He's got that retro design, I wish they would do more with Mr. Monster and the skull, symbol on his chest. It's so cool. They just never did enough with Mr. Monster to get him popular, I don't think.
Mm.
Reminiscent
The way
of the
he should be.
The buff Phantom.
Yeah, a little bit.
Did you saw Fantastic Four, right? Finally?
Yeah, give me a minute. I gotta hit the bathroom. I'll be right back and we can talk about that. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah,
Whoa.
here's Galactus on fire, in that movie. I don't remember this scene, but I might have to watch once. I know John's blood pressure's been up. Clean your plate, Rex, vegetables and all, Grace says.
Or you can't get up from the table until you finish it all.
Yeah. Well, I'd still be sitting at the table. I would be the guy that died at the table.
Your face would be falling asleep in your food.
No, but I'm just that obstinate. He says I'm obtuse, and I may be that as well. But if you tell me to eat my vegetables and you're going to sit there I'll never eat them. I'll sit there. They'll mold on the plate before I eat them. I will starve to death. I will not eat the crap. You cannot force me to do that. Sorry. I'm just that obstinate and obtuse, apparently. So.
Oh, I could. I'd strap you into your high chair and feed you with a slingshot.
Well, yeah, you would have to force feed me. Absolutely. So, I don't remember this scene in the movie. You just watched it. Fantastic Four, Galactus on fire, walking through the city.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of the when they're trying to distract him to trick him into the. I don't want to give it all away for people who haven't seen it, but trick him into a trap. And Johnny and the Thing are distracting him, and the Thing grabs a big fuel truck from on the road, smashes it on Galactus's chest, and then Johnny hits him with a fireball and sets him on fire. It doesn't last very long. It doesn't do no damage, but it looked cool.
Right. Well, if you're Galactus, if you're Galactus, it seems like you would be. I mean, you eat worlds and the energy. It looks like you could just put forth your hand and destroy New York. Along with the Fantastic Four.
You would think. Anyway, overall, oh god, dude, that was a rough movie. It took me 4 starts to actually sit down and watch it. I watched the first 15 minutes, turned it off. Watched about another 5 minutes, turned it off again. And then, like I said, the third or fourth time I started it, I actually ended up finishing it. By the end
Yeah.
of the movie, overall, I thought it was a decent movie. The casting still sucks fucking ass. The And what the fuck was up with Ben trying to grow a rock beard? I've never seen that in the fucking comic books. Why is he growing a fucking beard?
Right. Now
Did you
you
not
don't
notice
mind if
that?
I did. Yeah, did and what overall seeing the whole movie, what did you think about his voice?
I didn't care for it. Like I said, casting was horrible.
Yeah,
Mr. Fantastic sucked. Sue Storm sucked. That girl was nowhere near hot enough or a good enough actress to be Sue Storm. Sorry.
right.
Um, Johnny, I mean, his personality, the writing on it, and everything was very much Johnny Storm. But the guy that they got to play him was just a goofy looking little fucker. I don't know why they picked him. And then on top of that, we had to put up with Herbie's fucking useless goddamn ass. Which I'm sorry, I hate Herbie. Other than that,
Wow.
those few minor
And
complaints. By
and
the
now
time the
Herbie
movie
wasn't
was over,
wasn't irritating
uh,
like in the cartoon or you know.
no, he
I
wasn't.
mean,
He wasn't too bad. I just hated even seeing him because I hate him so much from the cartoons. But no, he actually he for what they used him for, it was acceptable. Um, like I said, by the time it was all over, I liked the writing on the story was pretty good. The special effects overall were really good.
mhm.
I like the
Did you like
retro
the
feel they
retro
got.
that they sent it
Yeah, I
set
like.
it in a
Yeah, I
sort
got.
of a retro
Yeah, with the ships and even the what do they call that? The is it the quad
fantastic
car with
car?
the
Yeah.
fantastic car? Yeah, that was cool. I liked all that.
Mhm.
The special effect, like the intergalactic car chase when Silver Surfer is chasing uh, Johnny Storm
Mhm.
and the spaceship through the portal or whatever it is, and they're going through. That was very well done. I like that.
How
Galactus
about the
looked great. Galactus looked really
female
good.
female Silver Surfer this time?
Again, like I said, casting on this movie sucked ass. If they were going to go with a female Herald, why wouldn't you go with the beautiful, wonderful, gorgeous Nova and
Frankie Ray,
just
right?
put, yeah, why not just put her
Because
in
she was
Silver
a
Surfer's place?
ginger, and gingers have been canceled.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I'd have
Uh,
much rather seen Nova in that position as the Herald,
I know. I
rather
know
than
you're a big Ash
having to.
fan, Shadowhawk. But did you ever watch The Adventures of Briscoe County Jr.?
Oh yeah, that's a great show. Love that show. In my opinion, it just didn't last long enough. It was a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
Yeah. Kind of like a slapstick comedy MacGyver without the gadgets type
hmm In a
western, huh?
western setting. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
Kind
so
of
I love
kind
Bruce
of wild and
Campbell, man.
wonky. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm a huge Bruce Campbell fan. I'll watch anything that guy's in.
Dig it.
Yeah, a lot of people don't even remember that show. You know, it wasn't out very long. What, maybe one, two seasons, maybe
No,
one.
I remember catching it like the first time on TV when it premiered, and I didn't realize it was going to have Bruce in it. And I was like, "Oh shit, look at that, it's my guy!" you know, like what's he doing on this TV show?
Wow, this is one of those British albums I want. Look at that, the Victor book for boys, 1973.
Oh
They've
wow,
commandeered a
what's
Nazi bus, and
yeah? I was
the
gonna
British are shooting the soldiers as they drive.
you see the little banner up there? It says "Under New Management."
Take that, Fritz.
I like that. That's all right.
Yeah, oh, that's wild.
Yeah.
American Big Dog.
American pig dog. You American pig dog.
Oh,
Here's
okay.
another. Here's another cool one from 1957. Fate magazine. U.S. jet attacks saucer. I have seen zombies.
Oh my.
It's like he's diving into a giant bowl of tomato soup.
Campbell's, of course.
Of course. Hey, you're gonna go tomato, you better go quality.
Have a little
Yeah.
bubble there. It looks like where one already went in there.
Elsie, you have some things to show us there on hand,
Well,
or
what
are
do you
you
want to
just
see?
chilling today?
I'm chilling. But you know me, I can look around and probably dig up something.
Oh, I'm sure you can. Just wondering. Wanted to give you the opportunity if there was something you were dying to show. Of course, if you were dying to show it, you probably would have already shown it, knowing you.
I would have definitely asked.
Are you guys ready for Black Friday? Are you getting ready for Thanksgiving?
Red Friday, Thanksgiving.
Well, and then there's Cyber Monday that
Thanksgiving.
comes after that.
I don't know, man. Gotta
That,
have some
that's a hard
fun.
no, then I take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless some fundage comes up, then might start looking.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
I
I'm
was
going to
looking
kick
too.
myself and come back so that I can see.
There's Shadow. What's up, buddy?
Oh, what's going
Kicked
on,
us.
man? Sorry, had to
No, I'm
talk
saying
to.
Rex kicked us
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
There you go.
I was almost back right when he was doing it. So I had to talk to my
There,
daughter about dinner.
Scared me to death there, buddy.
up close and personal.
Hello. What can I show? Oh,
I don't know. Apparently nothing. So moving on.
apparently.
Black Friday used to be more brutal. I'm wearing my Ben
Mhm.
Hur outfit for Black Friday. My parents were
There you go.
wrestling for game systems in the 90s.
Oh yeah, dude, it was crazy back then.
Well, you always hear about so many people trampled to death at Walmart. That's
Bro,
just pretty sad.
I had to fight for a Cabbage Patch Kid for my daughter the one year. I had it in my cart, and this asshole come by and tried to grab it out of my cart, and I grabbed him before he could get away. I was like, "Yeah, you go find your own, dude." And the guy tried to take a swing at me, so I just fucking fucked him up and took the goddamn toy.
Well,
Give me that tickle me Elmo.
then they went and
It
paid
didn't
for it
take
and went
much. Just
home.
a quick leg sweep, and a slam to the tile floor, and one pop in the forehead. He was done.
And you had your Cabbage Patch.
And I had my cabbage patch. Well, my daughter had her cabbage
Mm-hmm. It was the biggest thing out there at one point, right?
patch. Yeah, and
Well,
then
like you
a
said,
couple of
you had
years
to pay
later, it was
for
the
it.
stupid lots of legs, the stuffed caterpillar from Rainbow Bright. Had to fight for one of those. Yeah, it was brutal back in the 80s and 90s.
You want to see something disgusting?
No, what I would like to see is, did you show Carrie's artwork that she sent you yet?
Well, after this, I
Yeah.
will.
All right. What in the world?
That's a hard no. No, thank you. Nope. Especially banana yellow.
I mean, it's kind of cool, but I
Yeah.
don't know what I'm looking at really. So it's
Half
like the front
car,
half of a
bike,
car and the
right.
half a bike on the back.
It's
Well, I
like
got
those
those.
Mm-hmm.
like those new spiders.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the new spiders are really cool, dude. I like those.
Are the
That's what
spiders the
they're
three
for.
wheelers?
Yeah, they got
Yeah,
two in the
yeah, where
front
they got
and one in the back, just
yeah,
like
there's
that.
spiders, and then they got the one that looks a little bit more car-like, and it's got a
Mm-hmm.
side-by-side seat on it. That one's called a slingshot.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Those pretty neat. hmm Although I know a guy that's got one of them slingshots, and he says even though you got more than enough power to do like 150, 160, once that thing gets up to about 100 miles an hour, it gets real squirrely, man. He said it gets scary to drive.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
wasn't a car per se. It had a car front, but it wasn't really a car. It was a
It was
motorcycle.
a trike carry.
Did it have three wheels? I didn't notice.
Yeah,
Okay.
a reverse
Yeah,
strike, a
two in,
reverse strike,
yep,
Okay.
like
two in
a
front, one in the
spider.
back. hmm
We
Which is
didn't.
actually a lot more stable than the old tricycles used to be, where you had one in the front, two in the back.
Oh, they'd be cool. I've seen them around town for years. They
hmm
look cool, but now
Look at
that looked
that,
like
man.
a piece of
Carrie,
crap. It couldn't.
look at this. Carrie really leveling up
Yeah,
her art
and then
lately.
Oh,
yeah, we
That's
showed that
sharp.
yesterday, or Omer did on his
did
phone,
he?
and then here you go, a little calligraphy. You Jesus in
Mhm.
one way and saves in the next. If you turn it upside down,
Mhm.
Now he turned it
very
upside down.
clever.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Very nice, Carrie.
Mhm. Mhm.
Cool. I like that. Yeah,
And
Girl
he
feeling
does
her
indeed
oats
save.
lately, man.
yeah, she's doing
I
it,
know,
man.
gaining
Doing it.
weight. Oats will put poundage on you. Just saying.
We all
Oh,
need
I
some
see
pounding.
the reverse trike. I see it now. Yeah,
hmm
I do not like it. Okay, Carrie, just for that, I'm going to show you a Harley Quinn. You have earned your Harley Quinn for today. Bang.
Woohoo!
Harley.
Oh, who did that one, right?
I'm glad you asked me that. Let me
No, you're
see.
not.
Wait a minute. No, I'm really not. That is the artist on that one is Gulie. So Gully Sharp. Gully Sharp. If I'm saying that right.
Hmm. Okay.
Never heard of it, but
No, me neither. But nice painting of Harley.
hmm hmm
Goulet.
Julie, maybe?
Oh, and I'd
I
like
don't
to
know.
say again, happy anniversary to Graham Nolan. Yesterday was his 40th wedding anniversary.
Oh, congratulations, Graham. I hadn't heard about that.
Here's your blast from the past. I never missed, and I imagine you didn't either one of you guys, but Micro Machines. Let's see. I got to kick myself.
Oh,
I
he's
can't
so
even
lovely,
bring
these
it up.
little guys.
Oh, yeah, I can bring it up. I think if I do this right here. Boom. There we go. But my screen is
I
very
had a bunch
small.
of these little things.
Oh, did you really? I
Yeah.
never had Micro
Mm,
Machines. I was kind of older
Remember.
when those came out, it seems like. But this is a
Mhm.
sick
yeah, it was.
looking aircraft carrier. It looks more like a tugboat, something Fisher
Yeah.
Price or Tonka would come out with. I've got a couple of GI Joe came out with a big full size aircraft carrier, and I've got a
Oh yeah, yeah.
knockoff. I got a knockoff of that, but my aircraft carriers, I bought two of them. I went to a Family Dollar and they had them marked down. I got them for like $10 a piece for some 20, little
Oh
over
wow,
$20. And they're 10 foot long. I think they're big.
that's crazy.
Or
Yeah.
well, I don't know if they're 10 foot long. They're
Well,
probably
maybe not 10
4 or
feet, but
5 feet long. They're pretty big though.
yeah. 'Cause I know
Still in the
that
box, so cash in
the
on one of
GI
these.
Joe one was, I think, about like 4.5, 5 feet long. It was a pretty good size.
I'm gonna kick myself. Come right.
Hey, Shadow.
Okay. What's up, Elvin?
How much, man? Doing okay?
Yeah, it's been a rough day, but it's been a rough
Hang-
few weeks, and it's gonna be rough until I can get surgery. So
I'm
it
having
is what it is.
size issues. That's why I'm having to kick myself and come back in. My screen gets small.
Size issues.
Shrinkage, yeah, size issues.
That's what
Yeah.
you said. Oh,
All that is from Fisticuffs campaign. The lady's image is from the Kickstarter Fisticuffs campaign. I think it's still
Oh,
active. If you want to drop the link, you can, Gary.
excellent job.
Any links you want to drop, just drop the links. Drop the links. I've always said drop the links.
do I remove my show from YouTube when I finish? No, Carrie, I don't. It should still be available, I think, on YouTube. I'm not sure. I'm on the free plan with whatchamacallit, StreamYard, so it may not keep the recordings. It says it's not going to record it on StreamYard, but I don't. As far as I know, you can still go back and watch past episodes on my YouTube channel. But
Yeah, I mean, it'll record up to 50 hours on StreamYard unless you delete them, Shadowhawk.
right, but I mean on YouTube, when it's playing on YouTube, it should be automatically recorded to my channel, right?
Yeah, if you're broadcasting to YouTube, which you select in
Right.
StreamYard.
Yeah. So you should be able to go. Yeah, you should be able to go to YouTube and find whatever I've done.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I tried watching
Okay,
replay.
now
It won't
Carrie.
let me.
I don't know. I don't know, Carrie. I don't know what to tell you there.
Do you remove your show?
I don't take. I don't take them down. As far as I know, everything's still set up the same way. It should still be there, and maybe I got in trouble for something. They're not letting it play because I said something bad. I don't know.
Well, now,
I haven't gotten
whatever.
any
I always get
strikes or
contacted
warnings.
about that in my Gmail.
Yeah,
If
I
they
haven't gotten
removed
any.
one. Yeah.
No, as far as I know, it should still be available. Unless
Or you can go over to the left-hand side and go to YouTube Studio, when you're on YouTube and look at your recent broadcasts and it'll let you know, alert you. That's when you get alerts,
Bro, I don't even know. I'm lost now with YouTube. I've been doing the StreamYard thing for so long that I haven't done anything in StreamYard Studio. I can't find anything over there anymore. I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, I would show you, but yeah, it's difficult. Well, you know what? I could show you right now. Sure. Let me take
Yeah, don't do it right now because I'm not in the mood to pay attention. Just
okay.
don't do it.
All right. This is an interesting. I've been watching some.
I'm getting ready to bail on you in a minute, Rex. I'm not in the mood to try to learn new shit, Rex.
Okay. Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee movies recently. Christopher Lee and friend Vincent Price at Heritage Ball at the Beverly Wilshire Hotel in 1980. What's cool about this is he's actually wearing his medals that he earned in World War II and service in
yeah.
That's cool. I've
Very
never
cool.
seen this picture before.
That almost looks like Vincent Price.
It is.
It is.
I thought you said Christopher Lee.
It's both.
Oh, okay. That's
Chris,
what I. Okay.
Christopher Lee is on the left and Vincent Price is on the
Oh, I
right.
see that. I was. Then I looked to the right, and I didn't. I was okay. My bad.
Don't know what to do with that. I really don't know. God, kill me now. I just don't know. Don't know what to do. Anyway, Christopher Lee, yes, and Vincent Price. The reason I mentioned, and you might have caught this, although Peter Cushing, I said I've been watching some Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee Hammer films recently.
Might have been what
Re,
went through
re,
my head.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
might
yes,
have been.
actually, Vincent Price, the reason he sounded British is he grew up in England, but he was actually born in St. Louis. A lot of people don't know
Mm-hmm.
that. Yeah. Well, anyway, just for Elsie's sake, welcome to Monday with Pinhead. What
Yeah,
was the name of the little box? What was the name of the box?
Pandora.
Oh fuck
No,
me! I tell you what.
no, they didn't actually give it an actual name for it. It was
I bet
it was just
Carrie
a
would know.
puzzle box.
Carrie, bail me out. Shit.
I mean, they may have came up with a name for it later, but it was a puzzle box that allowed you access to the Hellraiser realm. I don't know that it ever had an official name.
I'm glad I don't have
I
one.
think they call it something, you know.
Okay,
Uh, but
whatever.
I don't want it.
it's.
I don't want it.
I'm surprised Elsie didn't say cosmic cube, which is a Marvel thing, you know, or tesseract.
Yes, for a
Why the
name.
hell they call it a tesseract in Marvel movies anyway? I don't think it was ever called that in comics. It was always the cosmic cube. Why couldn't they just call it the cosmic cube? Sound
That
too kiddie for movies? I don't know.
sounds like a cosmic cube to me. But I'll be
Yeah.
right back.
51 hours left to grab a copy, Carrie says, of the Kickstarter Fisticuffs. So not a lot of time. Go check that out. Did you drop the link, Carrie? Yeah, you did. Right there. Okay. Thank you, dear. What is the book about, Carrie? I don't even know what Fisticuffs is about. Uh, what does call Pandora's box though? Luminate
Uh-huh.
configuration? I don't know.
As far as I
Sometimes
know, nothing called Pandora's box. It was a one-time story where Pandora opened the box and let chaos loose into.
wasn't that a Homer story from ancient Greece? Pandora goes
Uh,
way back, right?
it's a very old mythological story. I don't remember exactly what the roots were, Rex.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember the general outline of the story and that Pandora fucked up when she opened up the box because she let loose evil that can never be put back in, chaos into the universe.
Absolutely.
Uh,
Yeah,
Other than that, yeah, I couldn't tell you the detail.
yeah, yeah. I think it might have been Homer. I know it's ancient Greece, so uh,
Hmm.
yeah,
It may have
and
been
that
Homer.
that that kind of happens with the momentum universe, you know, where chaos is unleashed. That's the whole premise of it, you know, when
Hmm.
trying to come up with a premise uh, for my universe and the reason for all, not just chaos, but alien worlds, UFOs, anything I want to write about, right? Because the whole
Right.
universe, it might not have existed, but now everything's out of whack. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Um, I had a neat image. I just had to find it here uh, that I wanted to share. Something just reminded me of it. Let's see. Maybe I need to update this thing. I have been updating my computer. I've been a good boy trying to update my computer and defrag and do all that, you know. So hopefully things run a little better as time goes by, and maybe I'll get a Windows 10 update here pretty soon. That's what we're striving
That would
for, but you got
probably
to
be
have
good.
all the updates. Yeah, yeah. Then you know, like I said, 10 years behind, you know, and get Windows update, and then they're moving on to something else. Of course,
They already have.
uh, yeah, I know they're up to Windows 11 now, but I don't think they have a free version of Windows 11 out there, and my system maybe couldn't handle Windows 11, but it should. Omer says it should be able to handle Windows 10, and you know, if I run Windows 10, that should be, you know, running better than what's been happening with Windows 7. Might even get Chrome to work again a little better. Um, let's see. Trying to find what I wanted to share here. I'm not sure, but I'll know it when I see it.
When you see it, you'll know.
Well, here, this isn't what I want to show, but I've started watching the Morbius movie again, and I wanted to show Shadow this cover as well. Vampire Tales, I believe. There we go with Morbius on the cover. There we go. I always get the artist and the vampire mixed up. Let's see,
Oh
this is
yeah, I
Vampire
remember this one.
Tales. This is a later one. Yeah, I never saw this one. Number 10. Uh, but number
Yeah,
5 was my first Marvel anything was that had his origin story retold in it. You know,
right.
it's really a missed opportunity with that movie.
Yeah,
So I'm
they.
kind of
I really think they could have done a much better job.
how could they have improved it though?
Written a better goddamn story. That movie. I mean, they did a way better job with Werewolf by Night on Netflix or whatever the fuck it was, and that was a made-for-TV
Mm,
thing. If you're gonna spend $26 million or whatever the hell they spent, how about a good story?
That's a good place to start.
Robert Patrick, Mr. Terminator, married for 35 years. He posted old wedding pictures. He is not aged well, uh, to tell you the truth. But here he is back in the day
Dude,
from Terminator 2 days.
he used to be a Hollywood actor. He doesn't really act anymore.
Oh, is he retired? Okay, he's kind of living the dream there. Well, 35 years of marriage though. I think he does conventions and stuff like that. I didn't know he wasn't still acting though.
You said Morbius, and I looked down here on the back of this Vampire Tales. It's got Morbius, the living vampire, and Santana, the devil's daughter.
Go check out Dr. Mask on New Book Who Dis tonight at 7, which would be 6 coming up here in about 10 minutes with Dr. Mask touting his Edgar Allan Poe's sprinkled with scarlet from Fund My Comic. Still looking to get funded, I believe. I think we lost Shadowhawk. He keeps disappearing. Is he okay? Carrie wants to know.
Is he?
If you drop
I
the
walked
link, Carrie, I cannot. I cannot get it. There's no way I can get the link, even if you drop it in the chat. There's no way I can do it because I'm using 2 servers, and I just can't. I can't do it. I think I've tried that before. Go over to Firefox, and I can see the chat. In Chrome, I can't. Firefox, I can't see the videos, but I can see the videos over in Chrome, but it has no chat. It's weird. Yeah, you could send it to me on Insta. Yeah, if you send the link to me on Insta, I'll be glad to bring it up. Absolutely. That's the only way I get it. You know, you can't. I can't. I know you don't do X, but there's no way I can do. You know. I'll wait on it here. I'm on Insta now. I'll wait on it for you to send me that. See you, Shadowhawk. Have a good night. Have a good
Take care, buddy.
Good dinner.
Take it easy, man.
Thank you, Fisticuffs. Book 1 and 2 and 3 of 6 over on Kickstarter. Getting ready to end in, I think Carrie said 57 hours.
Wow. It's 7 hours.
Mm-hmm. Bring this up here. Share it. There we go. We'll take a look at the trailer here for Fisticuffs over on Fund My Comic.
Fund it. It's 77 backers.
77 backers, $2,714. Yeah. There you go.
Wow. Think I'd ride that bad boy.
Because he had cloven hooves? Beats getting eaten by it, I suppose.
I'd probably try to make as much distance between that and myself as I could.
Looks like an interesting project.
Yeah.
Seems like, man, the Kickstarter's got a lot to them, man. I mean, a lot of stuff to look at. You know, you just keep going and going and going, going and going and going. I know that's the way a lot of Kickstarters are, but I really don't. I think sometimes simpler is better. You know, depends on the campaign, really.
Sometimes less is more.
Yeah. Have they reached full funding? I can't even tell. Okay, $2,200. So they have. Well, good. They went over their goal. They don't need to get funded. That's neat. I mean, they're already funded. Of course, you need a little padding over there on Kickstarter because
They're gonna take some.
Hey, Timothy Olsen in the house. I almost said Josen. Timothy Josen. Edwin, get better. Come celebrate with us tomorrow, our 1300th episode. It's hard to believe we've done 1299, but here we are. We'll be celebrating our 13th tonight. Elsie, you want to get together tonight for a draw stream? Want to do something tonight? It's Monday.
We could.
Yeah,
I'd have to be around 10 or so, a little after.
That's fine. That works good for me. I always like to get my rest in between,
Yeah.
Thank you for sending that to me, Terry. Mucho apreciado.
Very much.
Did you have something to show, Elsie? I'm going to kick myself and bring myself back so that my screen's not too small.
This, you remember this book? Well, you're talking about Morbius. I turned it over. It was pretty cool on the back.
What's that you're showing?
It was this.
Oh, yeah.
Saying,
volume 1.
I was saying, we were talking about Morbius, and I was saying on the back, it's.
Yeah, this reprints all the Marvel magazines, but I generally don't mind little books like this. I've got all 3 in the set, but they're magazine size and it's hard to read, Elsie, with some of these articles. It's neat that they reproduced all these in book form, but I don't think reducing a magazine down this small. Yeah, it had pictures and stuff. Yeah, it was a neat magazine when it was out in the 70s.
A lot of artists involved.
Oh, yeah, there was Pablo Marcos. There was, anything to do with vampires. It's almost kind of like with some of those captions in the photos, like Mad Magazine, in a way. But I mean, it was serious about all vampires. You had Dick Gargiano, you had Val Merrick. My number 5 is from 1974. First Marvel anything that I got, had a reprint of Gil Kane's Morbius first appearance. And, I think the origin story was in his second appearance from issue 102 of Amazing Spider-Man. But cool, cool stuff, man. I just lapped it up. Very interesting, dark stories and vampires and reporting on movies that were around the time then, they're.
Well, see, my whole deal was reading them, Rex. I'd read them, and then after that, I'd start drawing. But I had to read it first,
But don't you think reducing down the magazine to like digest form, that's probably why this first issue of Devil Flyer will not be reduced down. I could do that. I talked to George Peter Gaddis about doing that. I said, I don't think it's going to work. Not with this, because I don't want it in that format. That's why I blew it up to be in big format. I want it to be grandiose. I don't want it to be reduced, although it's simply you could reduce it. But it was drawn very small, the Devil Flyer story. And Devil Flyer is the main character of the book. So if you don't have the Devil Flyer story and you just have the backup stories in digest form, it won't work for this issue. So this is going to be one and done. Maybe on the next issue we can do that. And of course, Devil Flyer get into on Amazon and Barnes and Noble and all that, because I am going through, Critical Blast, RJ, and I might be surprised. Go into your local comic book shop and find a copy of Devil Flyer sitting there. So cool. We'll have to make it affordable. We could do a newsprint edition, but we'd have to leave something out because we're probably going to reach our next stretch goal and add 4 pages. I'm working on the four pages right now. Got about a page and a half done, and I have the story now. I just have to wonder about the panels and exactly what I want to do, how I want it to transpire. But I've got to start on the Geo story from a couple years ago. You have to get out the first issue before you can do the second issue. Yeah, I'm talking about the first issue and working on it, Anyway, keep collecting, and we will see you tomorrow on our 1300th episode. Start putting content up on your channel, Tim. I want to see some. I'll give you the same challenge that Apex gave me almost 4 years ago. I want to see 2 videos from my next week out of you. Put up 2 videos, Tim. Do it. Rex's challenge.